A camper could only watch as the water crept closer to him, surrounding him on an island in the James River. Luckily, the Coast Guard responded just in time. That rescue happened early this morning on Ragged Island on the Isle of Wight County side of the James River Bridge. Tonight, we're learning more about who that man was and what rescue crews went through to get him to safety. 10 on your side's Liz Palka just got back with those details for us. Liz?
Nicole, the Carrollton Volunteer Fire Department chief was grateful the Coast Guard could respond the way they did this morning. He said the fire department and the Coast Guard were able to work hand in hand to help this camper. So we went to Elizabeth City and asked one of the pilots and the flight mechanic to describe to us what happened.
But this is what we train for and this is what we do.
A Coast Guard crew that flies the MH-60 Jayhawk got the call around 2 this morning. They were needed on Ragged Island near Carrollton. The Carrollton Volunteer Fire Department chief said a 33-year-old man was camping. The man, Anthony Gontars, thought he knew the conditions of the island, but wasn't aware of how the water would rise overnight, leaving him stranded with no way off. The MH-60 crew described what it looked like from above.
It had risen up to where he was surrounded by somewhat deep water, shin deep mostly.
The fire chief called on the Coast Guard, knowing they were the best trained for the weather and this type of rescue.
The aircraft commander, who was sitting in the left seat, quickly spotted him, saw the man waving his arms, and took the controls. We made a left-hand turn and set up in a hover just outside the tree line where he was taking cover.
At that point, we decided not to put the rescue swimmer down and just to lower our basket and have him get in the basket and hoist him back up.
We recovered him back into the helicopter and then took him over to the awaiting emergency medical personnel over on the shoreline.
That's when Gontars was transferred to an ambulance and then on to the hospital. He was treated and released. And there is more to this story coming up on Wavy News 10 at 6. I'll tell you what the camper did that helped rescuers spot him. I'm Liz Palka, 10 on your side.